Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LGCY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time. Frampton does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the blue line annotation here is coming from. And I made that blue just because I'm kind of calling that the thin ice point. Thin ice of what? Well, if the price were to go down there, crack down below that thin ice, and then just continue on down, at that point in time, that would literally be putting the price right back to where it was before, even the big move back here happened. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true strength. But after yesterday's price movement, things were looking very, very shaky. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Not only did the price get the gap up, yeah, I get it, the price did pull back from its gap, but it's maintaining itself. Now, I do realize that there's perspective that goes into this. Meaning if you were some sort of day trader and you bought right there or you bought right there, and I mean definitely if you bought up there and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes, well then yeah, you don't really care about these overall stair steps. So these comments are definitely being geared towards more so the grand scheme of things. But the overall idea here is that the price does still have the opportunity to build a set of lows there. And that's important because if that were to occur, then the previous set of lows would be right there, previous set would be down there. And if you envision these as stair steps, well, there you go. Now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. Now, as far as resistance levels are concerned, the one interesting area that's now arisen after today's movement is right here. So you have these highs that are getting lower and lower. So that'll be the key level to watch going into next week. But really, my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, still not a huge priority. Top priority right now is, staying healthy and starting to chip away and build higher bases. So again, I get it. Yeah, the price pulled back from the highs on the gap up, but there is still that opportunity to chip away and build a higher base because given enough time, as long as price movements are building those higher lows, everything else takes care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on trying to stay healthy and build those higher bases. So overall, though, given how much downwards momentum it had yesterday on Thursday, I'd say today was a good day of kind of doing a little bit of damage control. So we'll see if the bulls can build upon this momentum or not next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.